So it can turn into 1 or what? What else could we do with it?
Cross it off.
We could cross it off, okay? It cancels. Okay, so we could cross it off too. And so we have so see how this had numbers and letters? So you need to figure out on your calculator what is 2 to the 4th power. So you're gonna have to type that in, okay? And try to do it today so I can teach you how to do it, because I'm not gonna be here the rest of the week. So if you don't remember how to do it, you need to remember today. You're good. What the hell are you doing?
I don't know.
You got the butt nails on. That's why. So we need to do 2 to the 4th. Yeah, yeah. So 2, and then you do that one. 4, yeah. Okay, so you should get 1 over 16. Okay, 27, you're going to distribute this to each piece. So you got 4 to the -2, m to the -3 times -2. Where have you on that thing from? You know how to type this in on? See?
How is it 4 up?
2. See this one?
How is it illegal?
What? Okay, so we're going to have 4 to the -2, m to the -3 times -2 is going to be +6.
How did the 4 get a -2? Like,
Because you got to distribute this to every number that's up there.
oh.
If I had to pick, this is the rule that you guys do the worst on. Here, you gotta use this one. Okay. Do you know how to do the power on here? Okay. So we have negatives, so we need to move those. So the 4 to the 2's got to go on the bottom. The m to the 6 stays on top. Okay, so in our last step is going to figure out what is 4 squared.
$16.
16. Okay, same thing. Take this 1 to each piece. So you're going to have 2 to the -1, u to the 3 times -1, v to the -4 times -1. Okay, so we're going to have 2 to the -1, u to the 3 times -1 is going to be -3. V to the -4 times -1 is +4. Okay, we have to see, well, where do negatives go? So that 2 to the 1, -1, where should it go? Bottom. U to the -3.
Bottom.
V to the 4.
Top.
Top. Okay, and then always your last step is going to be figure out what is that power. So what is 2 to the 1 power?
2.
Yeah, it's just 2 still. Okay, so, but 2 to the 1, you can kind of leave it, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, the last page is the division rule. The last page, okay, is the division rule. Or the divide rule. Okay, and what do we do for the divide rule? Anybody remember? You subtract the littles. Okay, and it's always top minus the bottom. Okay, but all the other rules are the same. If it's just numbers, our answer needs to stay with just numbers. If it's numbers and letters, we leave it with numbers and letters. Okay? And you'll find out, like, the more that you do these, you're going to see that most of the rules are the exact same. It's just adding or subtracting or multiplying the little ones. Okay? The big ones don't really. So, we're going to have 4 to the, and we say top minus bottom, so -1 minus 0. Okay, so you're going to have 4 to the -1. Okay, we got to move that negative, so 4 to the 1 and a 1 goes on top. Okay, 33. Okay, we're going to keep our big the same. So write down your big. Okay, and you subtract the two little ones. So 4 to the 2 minus 4. So 4 to the -2. And we got to move that negative to the bottom. Okay, see how this has 4 to the 2, 4 squared? We leave it because it's just numbers. If it's numbers and letters, you have to figure out what that number is. Okay? So make sure that you're stopping when you're supposed to stop. Okay, 35. We leave our bigs where they're at. So you leave the bigs. Okay, and we just did these the other day. And then you subtract the littles. 2 minus 1. I almost wrote 4. I don't know what I was looking at. Okay, and so you might want to write some type of rule down for that, but that you leave the bigs where they're at. Okay, so if they're on the top, then you stay on the top. If they're on the bottom, you leave them on the bottom. Okay? Don't worry if you're feeling overwhelmed today. We're going to do this for like 6 days because I really want to make sure that you know what you're freaking doing. N to the 1. There's no negatives, so we leave everything in. Okay, 37. God damn, my board keeps doing that too. We leave our bigs where they're at. And then we subtract. So you got n to the top, which is -4, minus the bottom, which is 4. Okay, so you're going to have 2 over 3. -4 minus 4 is going to be -8. Okay, and we have negatives, so we got to go a step further. So we leave our bigs. The only thing that needs moved is that n to the -8. So it's going to be n to the +8 on the bottom. $39. Okay, we're going to draw our bar. We got 2 over 3. Okay, we subtract the littles. So we do the A's first. So I got A to the 1 on top minus the 1 on the bottom is -1. Okay, And then same thing, we put our b's. We got b to the top, -4, minus the bottom one, which is 4. Okay, what's a negative negative?
Plus.
Plus, so right here you can make this a plus with the a's. Okay, so you're gonna have 2 to the 3, and you got a to the 1 plus 1 is 2. B to the -4 minus 4 is going to give you -8. Okay.
Put the -8 on.
Yep, and we need to move that -8 to the bottom. So you're going to have 2 over 3. The a squared is going to stay where it's at, but the b needs to move to the bottom.